What if you knew about a place where the line between the living and the dead is blurred? A place where the ordinary rules of existence seem to twist and warp, where the echoes of the past reverberate through the present. I'm not talking about a mere ghost town or a forgotten cemetery. This place is far more peculiar, far more chilling. Situated far away from the hustle and bustle of city life, this location has been known for its eerie occurrences. Its history is steeped in tales that would make your blood run cold. Stories of shadowy figures, strange noises, and inexplicable events all tied to a past that refuses to stay buried. It's a place that's considered haunted, not for its ghostly apparitions alone, but for the uncanny feeling it imparts, the sensation that you're never truly alone. This place, my friends, holds many secrets, and tonight we're going to unravel them. The history of this place is as chilling as the cold wind that blows on a moonless night. Let's journey back in time to when the first stone was laid, to the era of candlelit corridors and echoing footsteps. This place, a grand architectural marvel, was once brimming with life. But as the years went on, a shadow started to creep over its once vibrant halls. It began with hushed whispers, stories of inexplicable incidents, talk of figures appearing and disappearing in the blink of an eye. But the whispers soon grew into loud cries of fear. The house was no longer a home, it had become a dwelling for the unseen. The first incident that marked the beginning of the haunting was a tragedy. A young girl, full of life, mysteriously vanished within these walls. Her laughter, once a melody, became an eerie echo that rang through the empty hallways. Her disappearance was the first of many, leading to a series of unfortunate events that left an indelible mark on the place's history. Over the years, the house bore witness to numerous sightings and unexplained phenomena. Paranormal enthusiasts and locals reported strange occurrences, objects moving of their own accord, spectral figures caught in photographs, and bone-chilling noises in the dead of night. The most unsettling of all was the apparition of the young girl, her ghostly figure seen wandering the halls, her hollow laughter echoing through the silence. But the sightings weren't limited to the house itself. The surrounding grounds too had their share of eerie occurrences. The old oak tree, a silent observer to the house's history, was often the site of spectral sightings. Some nights the tree's silhouette seemed to sway and whisper tales of the haunted history. As the sun sets, the house and its grounds take on a sinister air. The once grand building transforms into a playground for the paranormal, a portal between the living and the unseen. The history of this place is a chilling testament to the supernatural, a haunting narrative of a once vibrant home turned spectral sanctuary. But that's not all. The real horror starts when the sun goes down. As the night falls, the place takes on a whole new persona, a persona that is nothing short of terrifying. Imagine, if you will, a place bathed in an inky obsidian, the darkness so thick it feels as if it could be cut with a knife. This isn't the comforting cloak of night you're used to, but a suffocating shroud that amplifies the isolation and dread, painting a landscape of fear and unease. The once familiar surroundings now feel alien, their features twisted and contorted by the labyrinthine shadows. Every tree, every building, every object seems to morph into a sinister figure lurking in the dark. The silence is deafening, the stillness unsettling. But then, the night breaks its silence. The strange and scary noises that seem to come from nowhere and everywhere at once. An unholy symphony of creaks and groans, whispers and wails, echo through the dark. They are noises not of this world, noises that creep under your skin and send shivers down your spine. The eerie sightings of apparitions and other paranormal activities seem to increase as the moon climbs higher in the sky. Spectral figures flit in and out of sight, barely there one moment, gone the next. Ethereal lights dance around, their source unknown, their purpose unfathomable. There are tales of objects moving on their own, of doors opening and closing without any human intervention, of cold spots suddenly appearing, a chill that seems to seep into your very bones. There's the feeling of being watched, of unseen eyes tracking your every move. The night is a stage, and each paranormal occurrence, a macabre act in a spine-chilling performance that leaves even the bravest souls questioning their sanity. It's a realm where the ordinary rules of reality seem to bend, warp, and break, leaving you in a world that is both hauntingly familiar and terrifyingly foreign. But what about those who dare to stay after dark? Well, their tales are the most chilling. Courage or foolishness, call it what you may, there are some who have dared to stay, and their experiences are nothing short of bone-chilling. Imagine the braveness or perhaps the recklessness of these individuals who chose to spend a night in this place with such a haunting history. Their accounts are as intriguing as they are terrifying. There's a tale of a man, a non-believer, who decided to challenge the legends. As the darkness fell, he began experiencing a sense of unease, escalating to a level of fear he'd never known before. His skepticism evaporated as he felt unseen hands brush against him and heard whispers in the wind that weren't just the rustling leaves. Then there's the story of a woman, a thrill-seeker, who wanted to feel the adrenaline rush. But the thrill turned into a nightmare, as she felt an icy grip on her heart, a constant feeling of being watched, and shadows that seemed to move of their own volition. The psychological toll these encounters take is immense. Sleep becomes a distant dream, replaced by nightmares that refuse to end. And the physical effects are just as real: cold sweats, a racing heart, and an unshakable chill that lingers long after the night is over. But amongst these tales of horror, there's one that stands out, one that makes the blood run cold. This tale is about a man who thought he could defy the supernatural, only to realize his mistake too late. He was a skeptic, a non-believer who dared to challenge the unknown. He ventured into the darkness, armed with nothing but his disbelief. And then, as the night grew darker and the air colder, something happened. Something that shook him to his very core. But what happened next? Well, for that, you'll have to wait until our next video.